Welcome to Volume 1 of Masterclass Jeet Kune Do. My name is Chris Kent, founder and technical director of Chris Kent Martial Science Training Center. In this episode, we're going to concentrate on the vital fundamentals of the art and science of Jeet Kune Do. These include such things as the ready position or the components of the fighting stance, dynamic footwork and mobility skills, as well as some of the various combative weapons that are utilized in the art and science of Jeet Kune Do. It is upon these foundations which all of the other aspects of fighting, such as attack, counterattack, and defense, are built. Okay, the first thing I'd like to work on is what we refer to as the Baijong position, or the fighting stance. It's also known as the ready position. This ready position is the platform from which all of your attacks, counterattacks, and defenses are launched. As such, it is an extremely mobile, fluid, balanced position capable of moving in any direction very quickly. Now, how we move into this Baijong position or ready position, the easiest way is to simply start with your feet together, like this. Then you take a comfortable step forward, bend your knees. What feels natural to you. Obviously, a taller person is going to have a wider stance, shorter person smaller. But again, a comfortable stance. From this position, we are going to take the front heel and turn it slightly outwards, which turns our knee in, covering the groin position. From here, we are also going to lift our rear heel. The back heel is raised for quicker mobility. All right, the rest of the body follows your front foot and your front knee. As my knee and foot are turned slightly in, my body turns in, giving me a three-quarter stance. Again, nothing is twisted, unnatural. Everything is very comfortable in this position. Torso, shoulders, everything is in alignment. When we move to the hand position, the lead hand is brought up. Again, it is held right around chin level, either in the center position or in that close proximity. The rear hand brought up, and it is held somewhere around the face. There is no set static position or static Jeet Kune Do ready position. Sometimes my hand is on the left side of my face. Sometimes my hand is on the right side of my face. The three main purposes of footwork are: 1, to allow you to hit; 2, to move you into position to allow you to hit; and 3, to allow you to escape from being hit. The first is to allow me to hit. So for example, if I'm facing David here, my footwork allows me to move in, hook kick into the knee or the groin. The second way is to move me into position to be able to hit. If I'm one step out or slightly outside of the opponent's reach, my footwork allows me to bridge in, for example, with a lead back fist. The third way is to allow me to avoid being hit, so I don't have to waste time and energy with blocking and receiving force from the opponent. So if, for example, David attacks me with a lead side kick, I simply use my footwork to move away from the opponent. The next kick we're going to examine is referred to as the oblique kick. This kick is usually targeted anywhere from the knee down to the very top of the foot. It can be done two ways. The first way is more like a stiff-legged action. From my on guard position, the rear leg, it feels like it almost drags on the floor, and then the kick snaps into the opponent and recovers back. If you notice too, I'm landing with the bottom of my foot because I'm going to be hitting into a shin bone. So I don't want to hit with the outside edge of my foot like that because it's going to kill my foot. So again, from my on guard position, I simply fire the kick through, make sure I keep my hands up, hit the target, bring it back. I'm going to leave out the footwork and just go from a stationary, ready position. So from my on guard position, again, the power is coming up through my legs into the body. But right from my on guard position, my hand starts the movement. My elbow stays down. The punch travels in a straight line. So again, when I connect, I have perfect structural alignment through my body. Then the punch relaxes back from this position. The recovery on this is very important because when I fire the punch, it has a whip-like effect that when the punch travels out and connects, there's a small arc at the end that helps me recover back. It's not a large arc. You don't want to be firing a punch, boom, and pulling the hand away here or dropping it. It's just like snapping a towel, or again, to use the analogy, your fist is a steel ball, your arm is a chain. That steel ball shoots out in a straight line, hits that target, snaps, and recovers right back to the en garde position.